Okay, let's dive right into this. Welcome everyone to today's explainer here at Rungta IAS Academy. Today, we're unpacking a truly watershed moment for Indian history and archaeology. For all of you dedicated GS1 aspirants out there, we're looking at the Leiden Copper Plates, popularly known as the Leiden Plates. We're going to deconstruct exactly why this Chola-era artifact is an absolute goldmine for your culture paper and potential interview rounds. We're actually skipping our standard agenda today because we need to immediately bridge current affairs with our static historical core. Notice the physical artifact we're discussing here. These plates had been sitting in the possession of Leiden University in the Netherlands for almost 2 centuries. But just recently, they were handed back to India at a ceremony in The Hague, right in the presence of Prime Minister Narendra Modi. As UPSC aspirants, you know you must always look at how a contemporary event, like cultural repatriation of our invaluable bronzes, sculptures, and plates, shines a spotlight directly onto our ancient history.
And this brilliantly illustrates why these plates are so absolutely crucial for your mains answers. Consider this powerful insight from the late Dr. R. Nagaswamy, former director of the Tamil Nadu State Department of Archaeology. He noted that the plates record a grant of land at Anaimangalam village. But here is the critical value addition for your exam. It's a fascinating example of a staunchly Saivite monarch, Raja Raja Chola I, providing active patronage to build a Buddha vihara. When the examiner asks you to discuss the religious tolerance and syncretic culture of ancient Indian monarchs, this is exactly the kind of specific, evidence-based example that will fetch you maximum marks.
Let's move along the timeline, and you'll see how this builds an incredible picture of administrative continuity. The Chola dynasty wasn't just about military might, right? It was about meticulous statecraft. The oral command to grant this land was initially given by Raja Raja Chola I, but it was his son Rajendra Chola I who officially committed this to writing on the larger plates, 5 in Sanskrit praising him and 16 in Tamil detailing the grant. Decades later, Rungta Chola I added 3 smaller Tamil plates to give effect to additional grants. This multi-generational follow-through shows an institutional continuity that is deeply impressive for medieval Indian administration.
So the crucial point here is the massive international dimension of this site. This vihara in Nagapattinam wasn't just some local project. It was actually built by the king of Java, Sri Mara Vijayotunga in the name of his father Sri Chudamani Varman. Hence the name Chulamani Varma Vihara. Locally, during Rajendra Chola I's time, it was beautifully referred to as Raja Raja Chola in Parampali, meaning the great vihara of Raja Raja Chola. Keep your local phonetic accuracy sharp for the interview panel. Sadly, the towering structure of this vihara was demolished by Jesuit priests in 1867 under the colonial government of Madras. It's a sobering reminder of the heritage we've lost.
Now, what's really interesting about the artifact is its physical construction. We are talking about a total of 24 plates, 21 large and 3 small, strung securely together by a massive ring, and stamped right onto this ring is the royal insignia of the Chola dynasty. You can see the elements listed. The central tiger, which is the Chola royal emblem, flanked by 2 chamaras, a royal parasol, lamps, and a swastika. But look closely at the inclusion of the 2 fish and the bow.
Right, these specific symbols are definitely not mere decorative flourishes. Notice the specific details. The 2 fish represent the Pandyas, and the bow represents the Cheras. By engraving the emblems of their rivals right alongside their own royal tiger, the Cholas were creating an enduring, portable monument to their political hegemony. It was a clear, unmistakable declaration across the entire region that the Cholas had decisively defeated both the Pandyas and the Cheras, bringing the Tamil country under one imperial umbrella. Let's bring all this rich information together. We've synthesized these raw historical facts into a highly structured comparative table for you. I'd highly recommend taking a quick screenshot here. On the left, you have your GS1 mains fodder. You can cite the Leiden Plates to prove religious tolerance, multi-generational administrative continuity, and complex political symbolism. On the right, if you face an interview board asking about this recent repatriation, you can effortlessly pivot the discussion to modern cultural diplomacy, ancient maritime ties between Tamil Nadu and Southeast Asia, and the broader conversations around colonial-era heritage laws.
Which brings us to our final thought for today's explainer. As historians and archaeologists successfully push to bring these enduring records of Tamil history back to Indian soil, we really must ask ourselves, how does the repatriation of artifacts like the Leiden Plates reshape our understanding of India's cultural diplomacy? I want you all to ponder this interview-style question, research the international frameworks surrounding it, and prepare your best analytical answers. Thank you so much for joining us today, aspirants. Keep studying hard, and we'll see you in the next explainer.